Yeah, welcome to the second part of the November-December 1914 turn in the Great War in Europe. We looking at the Western Front. It's wet weather and the Germans are on the attack. They planned a couple of attacks, combats, fights against the French and also against the British troops. I have to remember that the Britain has the trench benefit, a diral modificator. The German planned to attack not in weather affected hexes, so in the plains and in the rough or the hills or whatever this brown shape does mean. And yes, yeah, I think the German are waiting to shifting the initiative to the east to hold the Russian steamroller again, but not yet. I think in the next turn it is time for this this task. Yes, they cannot do it because they have to have a solid line through from Switzerland to the North Sea, to the English Channel, and they have holes here which can be closed with the reinforcements. This is the benefit from the non-initiative player, the big benefit in my eyes, and because he can now pull the troops together and make a lot of good attacks. Yes, so we can look at this. Here are German troops assembled, 4, 8, 16, and I think another 16 here. Yes, so it's 32, and French had 3 units there and only 8. Yeah, this is a 4-1. It's even better. A 4-1. And the French get the trench bonus in the next strategic phase. So it's a 4-1 and they roll a 4. And this is 3. French losses, nothing for the German. Starts not good for the French. Okay. Yeah, the German can advance, and they will do it because this fortification Epinal is not the worthless goal. It's a victory point. No, it's not a victory point, but I think it's worth the effort. Okay, I think I put 3 units there. And 2 in the mountains. So the next attack. There are not so many Germans, not 32, there are only 8 and 9 is what, 17? Yeah, that's not much. Oh, 17. And here is the same. Yeah, it's better. 12 and 9, 34 against 10, yeah, and it's a city. Against 10 is 3-1, city is 2-1, and then I flip the headquarter to make a 3-1 again. A 5, 3-1, 5, yeah, that's it. Colonial troops missing in the field. And yeah, the German can take this victory point hex, and they will do it, of course. Three, yeah. And they get a victory point. So it's the 8th. So now is this attack? This is a 1-to-1 attack. We have here 3, 6, 9, 9, 12, and 6 is 18. 18 against 5. It's a 3-to-1. Wow. Germans undefeatable today. A lot of losses. And yes, they will also go forward because they can do it. Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, I will booster the rear guard a little bit more, because if the French took this hex here, the other go out of supply and lost without a fight. But I hope that the French don't have enough firepower to assemble such an attack force. So now the ring around Verdun is close in the south. Now we go to the to the east edge. Here are 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 9 is 21, 21, 29, 29 and 7 is 36. 36, here's the headquarter, 36 against 6. Yeah, it's 36, it's a 6-to-1. 6-1, rough 5-to-1. Yeah, he can use the headquarter, but I think it's not worth to use it. It's a 5-to-1. It's a little bit overkill. Yeah, it's without losses. Without losses, and these troops can go. I thought perhaps when I built this attack stack that there are 3 units in this hex. I was a little bit surprised currently. No. Okay, so then perhaps I had done something else. So now the first attack against the British troops in this turn. And yes, here are the German line also a little bit thin, but there are 9 and another 9 is 18. And this is the 3-to-1. Hill is 2-to-1, -1 for the trench. Yes, is it 2-to-1, -1 is 2. Oh, yeah, the Britons stand brave. It's nice for the Germans, because these yellow dotted units never come back in this ranks. So, and here is the last battle on this theater. It's 4 and 6 is 10 and 6 is 16 against 4-to-1, and the headquarter isn't needed. 4-to-1, -1 is a 5. It's without losses. So the German So this is, yeah, will they go forward? I don't, yeah, can go because the Britain also, but here are only 3 units, no, but I can put some other units with this headquarter at this point. Yeah, perhaps I go forward. Well, come Britain. Attack if you like. Attack if you like. Okay, so this is the result from the Western Front. 6, 10, 11 losses against 2. I think this is not handling for the Allied in the West. They have to do something. But yes, they now they get the trench benefit for the French, and as we saw in the last battle, in the pre-last battle, the Britain saves 1 loss with this trench benefit, and to make 1 loss more for the for the Central Powers. Okay, now we change the look to the east, to the cold, snowing, wintering, snowing eastern plains in Russian Poland and Russia, Galicia, and the Balkan. But in the Balkan, it's all quiet. Nothing happens there, especially. And yes, the Russians are going against the Austrian, 3 attacks, and they thinned the line against the Germans because, yeah, I don't think it's good to. The Germans are a good defensive terrain, have a headquarter there, have the trench benefit. Yes, I think this is the better option. They assembled a lot of troops. I can count it shortly, but it is 5 twos. Is 5. Yeah, 5 twos is 10, 13. And here are 4. Is 8 is 22, and 6 is 28. So it's, or 27. Well, it doesn't matter. They have the maximum of 9, and they have 9. It's a 3 2. Oh no, they had only 7 there. Okay, 7. No, now I have to count again. 5. 5 is 10, 13, and 14. No, it's 27. It's 27. 27 and not 28. So it takes, it is a 3 to 1. Yes. 3 to 1, and the Austrians can do it at 2 to 1. With these headquarters. 2 to 1. It's a 4. A 4, 2 to 1. Yeah, without losses. Here is the same. It's really an attacker game. Yeah, but also you have to roll the dice. Good. So yes, the Russians can go forward, and they will do it because then they can cut here these lines a little bit, and they have problems to go around. I think 1, 2. Not that I fear an attack from the Austrians, but you never know what is in the mind of the Austrian general staff. Okay. So the next one is behind the river. They have also 27, the same attack force, assembled the same force. 27, and here are really, 9. 3 to 1, and the river is a 2 to 1. And it's a 1. So 2 losses for the Russian. What did I say? It's an attacker game? Yeah, don't be so overconfident. Okay, this is fairly even, and now they attack here. Yes, I scrambled all again 27 together. It was the last piece with this cavalry unit that I could scramble it together, and they are in the forest and get a column shift because we are in snow weather, and in snow also the forest gets this column shift, and so it's also 2-1, and it's a 5. It's 1 and 2. Yes, 2. Oh, yeah, I don't take the cavalry. I think the mobility is it's more important than because they had a lot of 2, 3, 4 units. Okay, here the yellow tokens are for the strategic things. But now we have the other theaters in the Near East, and yeah, we change the place. First, we look at the Western Front in Near East. It's the front in Egypt. The British go forward, and the Turks also. They go over El Arish and try next round to take Bir el Hassan, and planned also the strategic movement, because they can move where they want here. And this theater, no, it's not really realistic, but okay, I don't think it matters a lot. So yes, this is nothing more special happened. Then yes, we have an attack here in Persian, Iraq. The 3 Indian units attacking the one Turkish cavalry corps, but the cavalry has the special ability to retreat before combat if there is no attacking cavalry unit in this deck, and it's not, and so he can go back over this river. He advance and can attack again, but now it's a 3-1 march, 2-1 river, 1-1, and yes, they can do it, but I don't think it's very wise. So this battle is over. The Britain takes 1 victory, hex back, and so I put it down here to 7 again. So, and now we had the situation in the Caucasus. In the Caucasus is snow. I forgot it last time. And last time I made a second error. The attack here against Erivan was not, I think, a 2-1. It was a 3-1. In the end, yeah, with the snow effect, gets a -2 at the die roll. So the loss is the same. He lost 2 units, but the Russian also lost a unit. And the Russians now preparing for to hold here Erivan, and made a little bit operational movement. And yeah, this ends the operational movement phase, because there is no operational movement anymore and the Russians don't attack. And now they do the strategic movement, and in the Caucasus map the Russians have exactly 2 strategic moves, and they will help the Erivan with these good guys here, with these and with these. And so there are 9 factors, and I think Erivan is so safe again, yeah, safe, and the Turkish have to look for other opportunities. Of course, they can attack now this cavalry brigade. Yeah, they can attack it. Perhaps it would be, well, I will do a little different. I will put this at top of this. Yeah, I think it's better, because he can attack with 2, 4, 6, when he goes with this cavalry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the cavalry cannot retreat. And now he has a 3 to 1, and as we saw, 3 to 1, it's not, it's a little bit risky. Yeah, I think this is the better option. The other option were to leave it empty, but yes, without a fight, leave something empty. But 3 to 1 is also not so good. Huh? Tja, what should I do? Another option were to go with the cavalry to Safan. Then these guys are out of supply here, but the Turkish can take Tabriz and was also in supply, and he can attack both. And yeah, yeah, I think they have to fight. The Russians will fight. They don't go in the defensive. They have only 2 strategic movement possibilities here in the Caucasus theater, and this is now, yeah, it's fully used. In the next round, they can try to put some troops from the eastern map to this area here. Now the Turkish make their move and go up to this. They have 4 strategic moves, but they cannot use it really in this moment, I think. Good. So then is the next thing is the strategic movement for the Allied in the European maps. Yeah, I can think a little bit about it, but I think the Western units cannot do a lot. I planned for the Germans here in this theater to put this unit more southerly. Yes, I think this is a good place. Yeah. And what I want to do was that the troops here from the eastern theater from Sarajevo will go back, and they also go to the west. And I think it's the best way. I deploy it here. And the third one there. So, the Austrian can also deploy this unit here from pitch to the front. Perhaps even to this. Well, it is winter again, and winter it's not so good. 2, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, I think here to Putzmüsel, it's a good spot. I don't know why I have done this here in this position. Okay. Yeah, perhaps this Krakow division could go forward. And that's all because, yeah, okay, the Russian have to do it, but also not so much. I can do it quickly. These 2 units have to bolster this fort, and that's it. Nothing more. And now we can take a look at the next phase. It's the strategic phase for round C. And what in round C will happen is a little bit. You can take a look at the sequence of play. Strategic, yeah, victory check phase. It doesn't matter. Resource phase. There they get a lot of resource points. Also for the Near East. Okay, take this sheet and okay, we have 8 for the Austrians. They had one left from the last round, so it is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 is 7. So they spare another 1. Okay. 12 German. 12 German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 3. Yeah, they are nearly complete. Nearly complete. Only little 1 units left behind. 2 Belgian. Here we have 1 Belgium. Lost it was the Namur. 2 Britain. The Britain had 1, but yeah, they have to think about it because they have to pay also for for events. But yeah, in this situation, I think they have to take it. 6 French. So the good ones, 3, 4, 4. Are there other 3, 4, 4s here? No. 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now they roll the dice. Now it's dice really. And they get 5 more. So this also okay. And this gives a victory point. So we are at 10, I think. Doesn't matter. So 6 Greek, Italian, Romanian, Russian get 10. 10. So it's 3, 6, and 4. Yes, that's a 10. 10 units. And the Serbian get 2. They had no losses, so they took their marker. I have also 2. Okay. This was the resource phase and replacement phase. Strategic warfare isn't a problem now. Russian Revolution also not. Fortress surrender. I think this is after turn C. Is this to roll the first time? Fortress surrender. After turn C, yes. So it's also Turkish surrender. Yes, one thing is missing here at this list. It is a Turkish required reserve. And Turkish required reserve, it's part of what? Is it a part? Where is it? Near East Point? Ah yeah, Near East Point resources. We can do that first. Near East Point resources, they are here. 1 British and 1 Russian. Yeah, but I have to look if this is used only. Now I think they can do it. They can use it where they want. So the Briton can really spare it. And the Russian, there is a special Russian Near East marker. I have to look if they have to use it in the Near East. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure about this thing. But I can take a quick look. No, it's simply added. Okay, so then one Russian took more. It's easy. And the Britain could take this cavalry unit, but I think the cavalry unit isn't so much. The event's also very powerful. Yes, there could be a resource point transfer, the British, yeah, to the Russian, to Serbia, but this is not what we want to do now. I want to look at the Turkish required reserve. Yes, starting with turn C, must roll dice, and this is the number of Turkish troops. Okay, so we have to roll the die again for the Turkish required reserve, and this is roll one die in turn C. Okay, and then after that we have to roll two dice. I don't know what is the historical reason behind this thing, but it's a 4. So the Turkish required reserve, there is a marker also for it. Turkish required reserve, it is 4. I'll do it, yes, we do it here at this central record track. And this means that 4 units have to stay in this box. No, it's the minimum number of Turkish infantry division that have to be in this box. Yeah, is greater than in the strategic movement transit box. Okay. Now we have to leave 4 units there, and the other goes in the strategic movement, strategic powers, central power strategic movement transit box, the CPSMTB, and waiting for strategic movement next time. Yes, so the Turkish gets not a lot of reinforcements or replacements, but a lot of from this reserve. And this was, I think, a very relevant aspect. Okay, the last thing is the initiative change, but they don't do it. And don't forget these lot of events. They came all in opaque boxes, and they have to be pulled in the new units phase. But that we, yeah, can we do it now? I think it's perhaps it's better to do it now, because yes, it's the first thing from the normal phase. Yes, it's the first thing, event phase, and event types. No, where is it? Events, drawing events, operational round. Spend a resource point to purchase 2 events from the pools. Draws and examines 2 events, one at a time from this event pool. Yeah. Okay, so, okay, then there is, I have to change it. I have to put 2 German replacement points there and 2 German units back to buy altogether 4 events for 2 operational turns. And so there are 2 opaque boxes where I put the all the events into. Now it takes a second. And the events are color coded, so some events are must-play events, some events are no events, so you pay the money and get nothing in return, and most of them are some benefits like Air Force, gas or such things, or special troops, little special troops. Okay, so the Elliot paying his money first and drawing blindly. Ja, wie kann ich jetzt hier blind? Genau so. One is comes, come. It's a Near East event. You see it on the stripe. And it's Russia Winter Offensive. Okay. It's not the best one, but yeah, doesn't matter. So, next one. Yes, this is a must-play event. Oh, and it's the Italy entry. Yeah, this is very nice because this gives a lot to think for the Austrian, because they have to deal with them most of the time. Good. No, that's luckily, or not luckily, funny. Okay, now the Germans, Central Power. They would like to have Bulgaria as well, but I don't know if it turns out. Yeah, it's a Near East event. And it's Turkish determination. I think this means something like the Turkish get a Dira modifier or something. Nothing. And another normal event, new air tactics. I think this is a Dira modification, or you can cancel out enemy Dira such thing. Okay, so yeah, okay, but crazy shit happens. The Italian front. This is this nice map here is activated. The Italians can set up, and the Austrians are catch by surprise because they have some new troops this round around sea here, most mountain troops, and I think they are dedicated for the Italian front, because from this moment on the Italian front can be open, but that open in the first round is yes, a surprise. And as you see, here is now no unit on this map, and I could have done it. So the Austrian can prepare it better, of course, for this situation, but yeah, nobody knows. And so it's yes, and the Italian are, yes, they have the initiative, but I think in the first turn they can only set up, and in the second turn they have the initiative. So but it's enough. So the Austrian troops can only deploy in cities here and move in the first round from Trieste and from Trento. There's no other possibility. So all here in the north, Lienz, Piezzo couldn't be reached, and they can put this only with strategic movement to these points, and hopefully, the Italian can, I think, easily go to Bruneck and such things. But they have to look at the supply situation, because these Alpine mountains hindering supply a lot, and but I have to check how this works exactly. Yeah, good. So this is all for today. Yes, I do the new units phase with all the reinforcements coming. These are the reinforcements. These are the replacements, and the Italian, of course. Okay, see you next. Bye bye.